Record. Mic trigger. Button.
I love advertising because it makes people aware. You know, it's drawing awareness. And now we're creating user groups and user manuals and all the rest of it. So we're doing things a little bit more differently to how other advertising companies work. We're also doing campaign listings, advertisement listings. So we list everything. We make a list of just everything that we're working on. And in doing this video, we're doing about 3 or 4 advertisements. You know, advertising like not just one, not just 2, but 3, 4 companies at once. You get an event and you know, you put a listing for it, and it's, you know, making people aware. But we also like to know that those people are like, you know, I mean, once it's Facebook and Instagram and mailed out, that's the ad gone. But we're now slowly doing newspaper advertising. And people might say, hey, Stephen, that's old school. Well, there's online newspapers. And they're making their money. But it's licensing them ads. You're having those ads on billboards. Having advertisements on benches, on the side of vans, on the sides of buses. But we don't do that. But, you know, it's how further you can push the ad. And maybe going to the old school way is the new school way, going back to go forward. That's the way you do it, and that's the way you, that's the way everyone should be. We are now using our, you know, conversations. We're now using messaging, we're using events to bring people together. We have events where we go to the market and we say, we're doing this. And a lot of people think, well, that's the cool way, you know, more collaborative way, maybe. Normally we'll go for a drink with a client sometimes and we'll suggest something, and then then we'll write an ad for it, or we'll be training with somebody, or we'll be, you know, just doing something, and then all of a sudden an ad appears. So we do social advertising, which is very different to how you think, because that's also just like advertising for events and things. Social advertising is somebody talking about it, and then all of a sudden, oh, wow, you know. We've just built a bot that actually listens to what people talk about. It listens and it hears. You know, you got Facebook open, suddenly you're talking about couches. Next minute, there's an advertisement for a couch. Next minute, you're talking about our company. Then the next minute, you see advertisements from our company. You see advertisements for whatever. So we do that. Now, we also do email campaigns because we can control an email campaign. We've got a newsletter. We've got a 7-figure, our blog posts that would come into newsletters, and those 7-figure blog posts that go in, they go into newsletters, and then they go out to other people, to other customers. And we're doing our podcast pretty soon, and we're right on top of what we do. So we do podcasts too. And now we're doing video information, as video seems to be, a lot of people now use video. They use TikTok, which is not really a platform I use personally, but it's a great advertisement platform because you can pitch. It's like you're screaming to the wilderness about who your market is and who your sale is and who your audience is and who you're pitching to. And all of a sudden, people run to you. And TikTok's very, very quick because you put it out, it's in short form, it's in bite-sized content, and everybody gets it. YouTube Shorts is another way, but technically you want to stick to TikTok if you're doing short form content, and YouTube if you're doing long form content. Websites are a way you can advertise on websites, on WhatsApp, Facebook. You can build a landing page and you can build a call to action very easily. So we're also now working on a database where it goes to the landing page and it goes to the call to action very quickly. We've got a company that sells solutions. We're advertising for a company that sells solutions. And they sell business solutions. They're a marketing company. So they sell solutions. We still market, we still have to find the market, but these guys know what to do. So we sell their services to other people. There is another company that sells business insurance. Sells business insurance, right? So these two companies, right, we now look at their analytics and we now say, right, okay, we'll take a company's analytics too, because analyzing what a company does, because everybody in the advertising industry, there's different forms, because you have media buying, you have creative, you have all the rest of it. And we do, because we're a small company, we're multimedia advertisement agency. But we don't state that on our description. We say it on our website, we say it on our Facebook, but we don't say that at all. We're just an advertisement agency. And now when we hook up with other media agencies, or when we hook up with other media companies, we're an agency because we're friends with Southport News and Media, so we tend to refer a lot of clients who need media buying. We'll refer them to Southport News and Media. And Blake Maynard has been getting a lot of hassle from other companies because we've said, right, well, we're referring you. Because there's people who want more than an ad. So we'll refer people as well. And we've got referrals. We've got a list of referrals. We've got a list of applicants. We have a list, and we've just started making them. And that's making our company a lot more busier, because we say, right, well, no, we can't do that ad. It's too big, but maybe they could do it. Or maybe they could work on it. Maybe we could do one part of the ad and then they could do another part of the ad. So that's where these other companies come in hand. And now the agency model is very, very different, because we don't see ourselves as an agency. We see ourselves as a company. So that's the old school way. The old school way is seeing yourself as a company and not as an agency. An agency is a big model. It's a big model. But an agency is actually a model. So the agency in the olden days would have been people grouping together, meeting in conferences. And now the new model of the agency is everybody coming together on social media. You have social media groups. You have a group that deals with one thing, you have a group that deals with another thing, you have a company that takes on everything on board, and that's how it works. But still, you have to forward things to other companies, and that's where the referrals come in, because you have to refer other people to other companies, or sometimes you need to get a referral so we can use their company. And so this is where you need to do a lot of schmoozing, you do a lot of networking. You still need to do a lot of networking, no matter how small or big you are. You still need to do a lot of networking in this industry, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get any work, or you're going to struggle with a lot of work, or you're going to struggle with a lot of people, you're going to struggle with a lot of ways and means. So you have to network. You have to network, and you have to build on that network. And then you have to lean on the network that you're building, because in case something crumbles. You might have a media company, they'll close next week, or you might have another company, they'll close next week. They might have money to run, or they might have little budget, but then this company might be able to they might have something else fixed in place. So you have to do that. And a lot of times, like if, for instance, you want to run a ad for, say, a certain number of months or a certain number of weeks, and then they subscribe to that service by using advertisement, depending on where it's going, then you then write as a publication. You then send that through to a publication. You see, we don't print ads. All our work goes online. We mail the ad out. We print to PDF, but we don't print hard copy, because hard copy is like paper is, a lot of companies are coming paperless now. So to become that, you need to sort of scale down on the paperwork. When people send us paperwork, yeah, well, you've got to analyze that. Every week, scan the data, scan everything, save to a PDF. You have a file of all the things you need to get read and things you need to get done. And the things you need to get done are usually the things that are lying on your desk. But don't let that stuff fester. So anyway, I hope this helps.
Mic trigger, mic lock, finish recording.